Bodawpaya had been born on the 11th of March 1745 and would be the last of Bodawpaya's sons to rule the country. He'd come to power after imprisoning and executing two of his predecessors and was crowned king in 1782. That same year, he moved the capital to Amarapura, the city of immortality. His reign would see the return of an expansionist military policy after the relatively peaceful time of Singumin, but it would also see an upsurge in culture, religion, and the construction of many pagodas and other monuments. 2 years into his reign, Bodawpaya embarked on his first military expedition. The goal was the small kingdom of Arakan, located to the west of Burma along the Sea of Bengal. The invasion was quickly over with, their king was captured and over 20,000 people were taken back to Burma as slaves. With the conquest of Arakan, Burma now for the first time directly bordered British India. This would inevitably lead to increased tensions between the two parties, and indeed war was only narrowly avoided in the 1790s, when Burmese forces chased Arakanese rebels across the border. Further damaging the relations was the Burmese invasion of Assam through a series of campaigns in the 1810s. On the Eastern Front, Bodawpaya launched 2 invasions of Siam in 1785 and in 1809. Both were beaten back. During his reign, he also resolved the controversy in Buddhism concerning the correct way of wearing robes, and created religious stability by establishing the Sangha Rajas, senior monks sometimes compared to patriarchs in the Christian tradition. Also of note is the fact that he proclaimed himself to be the Maitreya, a figure within Buddhism who, according to tradition, will appear in the future, achieve complete enlightenment, and succeed Gautama Buddha. This claim, however, was firmly rejected by the Sangha. Another one of his eccentricities was the construction of the Mamtalagi stupa at Mingun. The plan was for it to be the largest stupa in the world at 150 meters tall. Towards this goal, Bodawpaya put the Assamese slaves to good use, and he even set up an observation post to personally supervise construction. However, since the project took a heavy toll on the workers and the king was known to be very superstitious, a prophecy was created, which said that as soon as the project was completed, depending on the variant of the story, the country would either fall or the king would die. Apparently this worked, and the king soon slowed down construction to prevent the prophecy from being realized. Thus, the building was never finished, but nonetheless it still holds the record for being the largest pile of bricks in the world. And as if that wasn't enough, there was also a gigantic 90-ton bell dedicated to the building, which was the largest ringing bell in the world. In 1819, Bodawpaya died at the age of 74, thus putting an end to his extravagant projects. He had 207 queens, 62 sons and 58 daughters. But since the heir apparent had passed away in 1808, he was succeeded by his grandson, Bagida.